There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello and welcome back to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. My name is Sylvia Keremi. It's a warm welcome for you. Let's have this conversation together. Looking at how people are investing in relationships and getting disappointed. It's a topic that we had to have here precisely. And what are the red flags that every man must watch out in a woman? It's a conversation that we are having today with Benjamin Zulu. Welcome to the conversation.
Yes. So we are discussing this from the aspect of a man who is looking at long-term marriage, becomes the mother of his children, becoming the woman of his life.
Yeah. And
I want you to know that not every man is careful with the woman he chooses, because not every man is careful to improve his own life.
Mm-hmm.
Some men are getting just any woman because even himself, he's just another man.
Yeah.
Those who have taken time to become better, to invest in themselves, are then careful with who they allow into their lives.
Mm-hmm.
The reason men sleep with anything, because he himself is also nothing.
Okay.
This is just a convention of how empty they are.
Yeah, true.
A prince is very careful with who he allows into his territory.
Oh, yes.
When a man knows he carries. The saddest thing was when Jacob said something to Judah, his son, when he was dying. He told the children, "Come here and I'll tell you what shall befall you in the days to come." And he did not hear what his brother had messed up, what Reuben had messed up, gone to the bed of his father, and he was told, "Because you are as unstable as water, you shall not excel." Mm-hmm. You went to my woman. You climbed on my bed. Judah did not learn. He went on being unstable sexually.
Yeah.
Judah had been told that the scepter or the kingship shall not depart from Judah until Shiloh comes, until God himself comes from him. Mm-hmm. He forgot it. Many princes have been told they are kings, but they forget it. When he was going to his farm, he felt a certain type of way and he needed to hire a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
He did not even have money. He borrowed the services anyway and left his ID to come and pay later.
Yes.
When he sent his friend to come and pay, he found that there is no prostitute there. The people who visited told him, "No, we don't have prostitutes there." But there was one here. He was embarrassed and went. It was a setup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He had just left with his daughter-in-law. Many men will learn they were meant for kingship. Yeah. Because after that, Judah's blunder. Mm-hmm. There was silence for 10 generations, because from the time there was an illicit child, it was the law. For the next 10 generations, they cannot participate in certain roles of sacredness. The princes have forgotten themselves.
Yeah.
They're behaving like the paupers. The one sign of a prince is that he's not craving for stimulation every time. But the paupers, the normal men, have scarcity. They want to sleep with anything in sight. Mm-hmm. They don't have stability.
Yeah.
What are the signs of a royal person? Royal people rest in the assurance that abundance belongs to them. And they're disciplined in eating on the high tables, not in the low ditches, collecting anything. When you find a stray dog, it eats anything, you throw it.
Yeah.
Disciplined dogs, trained dogs, don't eat anything. It may be poisoned.
Yeah.
Stray dogs eat anything, trained dogs are disciplined. They both look like dogs. Mm-hmm. But the lifestyle distinguishes them.
It's different, yeah.
That's how men are. Some just eat anything. That's why people say, "Men are after this one thing." Stray dogs.
Okay. All right.
Trained dogs will refuse the food and jump on you for trying to feed them. You must be trying to poison them.
Oh, okay.
Trained men of discipline, men of don't just eat anything. They'll even wonder, who do you take me for?
True. Mm-hmm.
They don't respond. they don't respond to seductions. They avoid anybody trying to draw them away because they know wherever they go, they carry their empire with them.
Yeah.
I wish men can learn early that they carry an empire. Because many are learning when they have already sold short. Many are learning when they have already lost it.
Yeah.
The only defense there is for a prince to maintain his status is when he knows who he is. So the men we are discussing today are the men who know what they carry and they're careful where they put their seed. The reason men are sleeping in anything because they don't value their seed. Lust and greed and immediate gratification is what rules them. And they even talk like as if it's their lifestyle. Me, I can't live without sex. Of course, because your seed means nothing. The men who carry special seed, royal seed, cannot just sleep with anything. They'll endure hunger until they get home and eat right than bite anything on the road. There's a level even in life you reach and you don't just eat anything on the road. When you are young and a freelancer, you would bite and go.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yes.
Bread, avocado, motura, whatever.
Yeah.
But a stage reaches where you can package and go eat in a more decent way. It's not anything, you've just grown.
Yeah.
You can sit, if you need to sit and eat, you can sit and eat. But at stage reaches where you are not that person anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not pride, it's just growth.
True.
When you're so recognizable and people are likely to catch you on their phone.
Doing motura.
Very busy.
Yes.
You don't have to trend. So when princes become more honorable, dignified, they change their conduct. Anybody can dream of big life. Few can prepare for that big life.
Yes.
Anybody can recognize that they have a destiny. Few can discipline themselves for the destiny. So there are two red flags this man will be very careful to observe with a woman. And these are not what you expect because, again, the average man won't notice them because he himself is on that level. You cannot identify something when you're part of it.
Yes, definitely. Yourself, you're a red flag.
The reason many people wanagongewa, they are being cheated left, right, and center. They started with a cheating lifestyle themselves. They were having sex before marriage.
Yeah.
Lack of sexual discipline, you joined it. How are you going to identify it when you're part of it? You put on blinkers. How are you going to take aim and hit right when you have your blinkers on?
Yeah.
Again, anytime you take shortcuts, your sin will find you out. Those shortcuts will cut you short. Whether the person does the things or they don't, you just know they have the capacity to, and every time they are out there, you are disturbed. Do you want to lack peace for the rest of your life?
Oh, no.
And we are not saying those who don't must be careful, must be faithful. We are saying at least you have seen a proof of conduct.
Yeah.
Of self-control. That's one question many people say, oh, this person's sleeping. Ask them, did you date right? Oh, but at least we had waited for 6 months. Even the people you're sleeping now, they have also waited for 6 months. You compromise, you certify. Compromise is a rubber stamp. When you marry people when they are drinking or smoking or sleeping, having premarital sex, you have not challenged them to change. You have confirmed that you can be with them when they're doing it.
Yeah.
Isn't that a straight psychology, surely?
It is.
He promised he would change, but what he was doing when you married him, and you married him when he was doing it, you did not challenge it to change. You confirmed that you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Despite what you are saying with your mouth, your actions say the other.
You're okay.
Yeah. It's very straightforward.
Yeah.
But we like to deceive ourselves when we think we're in love. The first red flag is when the woman sees her body as a natural resource. The women out there think they're already advantaged, they have what it takes because they have a beautiful body.
Oh.
They deserve pleasure, they deserve good life. For the woman I am. When they say for the woman I am, they're not saying for who I've made myself. They just feel like I have nyash. Some of them actually bank on nyash.
Yes.
Hey. They have a curvy body and they bank on it so much. We are not saying women should neglect their beauty, but if that's all you have, a man fears you because you will be so entitled, thinking you are born with a silver spoon, and you don't need to work hard to improve.
True.
You don't need to, and you don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to grow. You don't need to migrate. A woman who thinks she's owed good treatment is a disaster. That sleeping with her is a favor. You should worship the ground she walks. The day she'll find difficulties, she won't imagine another way of getting out of the difficulties except merchandising the body.
Yeah.
That's one problem. A person only thinks the resource they have in their body, when challenges come, the mind goes to using the body to get out of problems.
Yeah.
How can that person resist money when people are sending money?
They can't.
And there are people who specialize in seducing married women because they are safer. They're not sleeping with anything. And they're not likely to blow you up.
Yeah.
Married women are safer to cheat with. They have a marriage to protect. They're likely to leave you alone. That's why that Egonga person was so popular with married women. Because they're not likely to speak up.
Yeah.
They won't come at your gate to say come out or I blow up.
They're protecting something.
Yes. So you marry a woman you have not proven whether she has another resource apart from her body. Then those who seduce married people come along. What will be your defense? Remember, when you marry a person who is mature, they have another life apart from marriage. They go out there. They have a business, they have a job, they interact with the world, a place you have no access to.
Yeah.
If you marry right to a person who will have a life that you're not part of. They'll have a job.
Yeah.
They'll have. If you do not have basis for trusting them, what is your hope, my friend? One day money will not be enough.
Yeah.
This life goes up and down. One day you need something that is not there and you have to wait.
Yeah.
Then there's somebody here offering her the money. If only she agreed to this. And she can't think of another way. She's mentally tunnel view.
Yeah.
She'll even think she's doing it for the family.
Yes.
She'll tell you, don't worry, I settled that one. Where did you get the money from? Women, I talked to this women over there.
Yeah.
And you're suspecting which loan you took. And I can't see us paying it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. How? I can't see paperwork. I did not hear guarantee. I did not hear nothing. Who could give you so much money? And you live with a doubt.
Yes.
Yes, we needed the money. She produced the money, but at what cost?
Yeah.
And she said, don't worry, trust me. Trust you? But the behavior is not trustworthy.
Yeah.
Just inform me so that I can know what to trust.
Yeah.
I picked from some women. What are the terms of the loan? When are you repaying it? Then you never hear about the loan again. How did she repay that? A lot of money for where we are. Sometimes what amount is not easy to get.
Yeah.
And you struggle with doubts. And that topic is hushed. And just like that, 800,000 came from the blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times men know when you meet a woman whose only investment is her body, you are not lucky. She will give you headache until cows come home. She will trouble you.
Yeah.
A lot of times these women, what has happened in their lives is that they have reached a place where they don't see themselves in any other perspective and the value they can provide in the world. A woman who over-invests in her body does not expand. And she'll do any extreme thing to maintain the body at prime look. But in the course of time, people are supposed to age.
Yeah.
So what happens when you are aging? She will go out of her way to make it look. She will do a lot of surgeries. I don't know what.
Yeah.
She will do extreme things. Because that's the only investment and it's being hit by time.
She needs to maintain the industry.
Yes. And it will be more expensive.
Yeah.
More expensive. More costly. More risky and worrying because younger and hotter competitors are coming up.
Yes.
These are the people who will envy somebody you don't expect. The younger generation. They envy the younger generation. But they're growing older.
Sad.
They do not understand that if you invest in your brain, now you're investing in something that is becoming better with age. This woman who does not value just learning, expanding her skill, increasing her standing, this kind of society, earning this kind of money, making herself this kind of leader, this kind of warm woman, this kind of understanding woman, this kind of deep knowledgeable. If a woman does not have that bandwidth,
Yeah.
her view of herself will be so narrow, it will shock you. And if she thinks because she has that body, she deserves to feel treated well, deserves to be made special, she'll never put effort.
Yeah.
Because she's already putting the premium on the table. And the premium is her body.
Yes.
The exchange commodity is her body. A healthy woman will say, what more can I do? How can I be better? How can I improve? How can I get a skill? How can I be more knowledgeable?
Yeah.
A woman who thinks in terms of self-improvement, growth, a woman who thinks in terms of showing up better, learning my man more, learning what he needs, just going out of my way to improve our looks, our grooming. That is now a dynamic person. Yeah. They are very pleasant to be with. But the one who is stuck on their body is a disaster. The second red flag, the man will not tell you, is that when a woman has no concept of overcoming their past, no concept of overcoming their past.
Yeah.
They just talk like the illiterate masses who say the past is past, nobody had perfect childhood, forget about it, forget and move on. They say, organ or rudi soko, wash and go back to the market. They ignore the whole reality of psychological healing.
Yeah.
This woman, why is she dangerous? She'll project on you all unhealed wounds. She has 1,000 trigger points. Every experience she has been through is still in her. The way her mom treated her is still in her.
Yeah.
Where her dad hurt her is still in her. That first ex is still in her. The lecturer, look, this sister who discriminated.
Yeah.
How many trigger points, my friend? And how much will you walk on eggshells to avoid mentioning this one, reminding her this, putting out this, saying this, showing up this way? Those women become so touchy, sensitive, extra reactive, unpredictable, emotionally unstable, and they torture you with mood swings. Because there's a painful bell everywhere.
Yeah.
Normal people have scars. Those who suffer, they heal. It's a scar, it does not.
Yes.
But these ones have wounds. Now imagine there is no scar, just wounds, because they've never healed. And everything you say reminds them of something else. They hold grudges.
And they can pour it on you.
They hold grudges. They remember things.
Yeah.
Brothers can be tortured when they get a woman like this. Now, one sign you're going to learn this kind of women is they swing from very happy to very sad. They have no continuation of a mood. They're either very present or very withdrawn.
Okay.
That's what makes the man keep chasing, thinking she's a hard nut to crack.
Oh.
She's just toxic.
Yes.
When men are not enlightened, they mistake toxic women for tough women. That instability makes him the stabilizer. And he begins to manage her instabilities. That becomes his profession, his occupation. Occupied completely managing her instabilities. So, the woman who has no concept of getting over her past. It's a concept. Just listen to what I'm emphasizing.
Yes, it's a concept.
You know, when people don't have a concept, you can't introduce it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
When people don't appreciate certain reality, grown-ups are very hard to change. And particularly when you're in marriage, there's too much going on and you can't press beyond. You know, teaching your spouse how to drive is a headache.
Yes.
Because of other things going on, and if you trigger them, they can revenge by another way.
Yeah.
Because in another context, you are their masses. Student-teacher relationships should have no strings attached. So you should teach people how to drive with no strings.
Attached.
So that you can be tough when you need to be tough.
Yes.
But if this is your wife and you're being tough here, she can revenge elsewhere.
Yeah.
She can get angry and it
Yes.
spreads home.
Yeah.
Do you want to spread problems home?
Oh, no.
So you pay your driving school peacefully.
Yeah. Let her attend classes.
But even after she learns how to drive, there are some skills you need to teach. So you just suggest them slowly. You don't pester the issues.
Yeah.
Some driving skills that you don't get in school, just experiential. Some of things you've learned.
Yeah.
or they could be practically unique to this car. Some things you know that are not universal to driving school.
Yes.
How you cross some bumps, how you manage potholes, how you manage a situation, how you manage a crisis. You know, when certain thing, troubleshooting, when
Yes.
this one happens. Even then you have to be very
Clever in the way you handle it.
Sometimes you borrow your wife's car to go to work and you have given 1,000 instructions. Don't drive it beyond a certain speed.
Yeah.
Men tend to move faster than women. But the women think that's abuse. You're abusing my car.
That's abusing the car. Especially if it's a nice car.
You know?
Yes.
You know, I would drive my wife's car for one trip and the brakes are out. She said, you see now, me saying brakes, you touch it once. Because I drive aggressively. But she drives smoothly. So the brakes will last forever. Even when they're getting finished, they go slowly.
Yeah. If you touch it then.
For me, she here I'm in the garage. You see? And I wouldn't use those kind of brakes on my car because they're too soft.
Yes.
For her, that's normal. You know? So I said, oh, this is interesting because when somebody is in their small world, there's a way they manage it.
Yes.
And her car is well ventilated, has a fragrance. Mine is whatever. Is it oil? It will smell anything. Here we have fresheners and we have some snacks.
Yeah.
And now you eat all snacks. Why are you eating all of that? You're not supposed to eat all of that.
It's not a meal. It's snacking.
You know, there are small things like wet wipes,
Yeah.
creature comforts. Elsewhere, it's
Yes.
dry desert.
As long as it gets you to where you're going.
So,
Yes.
you find a person's personality in their things.
Yes.
There's more space. The colors, the touch of this, touch of that, touch of that,
Yes.
touch of that, the neatness. My mentor would stay with a car for years and it won't have a scratch. Okay, I also try and I can clock a few months.
Really?
For years, no scratch.
Yeah.
And it's a pearl white car. Looks new.
Yeah.
Years are going on.
Yes.
He was so meticulous. But even when he's ironing his clothes, everything, you can see the personality.
Yeah.
Me, I also try. It's not like I don't try. But that's okay. You know.
Yes.
I came to learn is something to do with the person's personality. What brothers don't know is that many times who she is will not transmutate because you married her. A woman who values order, you can see her things, the way they arrange their keep. It will transfer to, she may not have had a car before. Once she gets it, she knows how to manage it.
Yeah.
Now she knows engines can be washed, but it should be washed carefully so don't destroy some components.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not washing, it's air blowing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's wiping. So you find her now supervising. You only needed to show her once.
Yes.
Next time she's the one making sure it is meticulous.
Yeah.
Sometimes even being washed at home now. Does not mean car wash. Be done well.
Yeah.
Meticulously clean. Everything well done. That's a person who's evolving. That's a person who's growing. And they can tell you when there's a strange sound in the car. They're not now a stranger in the car anymore.
Yes.
They can tell you there's a sound.
Yeah.
You can diagnose very quickly and laugh at it because it's just a consumable that got finished.
Yeah.
A brake fluid got finished. But she can tell the brake is not as sharp as it was.
True.
You know? Next time she learns, so that could be brake fluid. Now, next time she hears it, she checks brake fluid. You know? That's a person who's growing, not just seated there to be treated like a princess with attitudes.
Yeah.
So mature women have standards, immature women have attitudes. That's the difference. And mature women have standards, levels of conduct,
Yeah.
levels of living.
Yes.
The others just have expectations, moods,
And attitudes. Yeah.
Yes. The second thing, this man of not having concept of healing will affect him when he has taken the journey to overcome his wounds, to overcome his pain, to overcome his bitterness, to get over grief, to get over those who rejected him, to accept himself for who he is. Then he has to do that with another woman.
Yeah.
Please accept yourself. Just forgive those people. You have self-esteem. It's okay. Not everybody has an angle. No, I am honest. I'm not trying to lie. I don't have to prove everything. Just learn to forgive. Release those people. Stop holding grudges. Stop crying over the same thing. Don't get so depressed. What is that? That's babysitting a grown-up.
Yeah.
People don't have a concept of moving on, getting over things. They may say it, that we have grown.
Yeah.
But you don't see them consuming medicine, psychological medicine of knowledge. The right books, the right podcasts, therapy.
Yes.
People can say, okay, we need to heal from our broken legs. But do you see them going to get the plaster, the medicine? Do you see them putting the energy? So some people can have the words, the right words, because words are cheap.
Yeah.
But do you see them putting in the energy to learn to control their moods, to stop suspecting everyone, to stop holding at arm's length, to forgive, let go, to release? And I told you, check a simple thing, brothers, stop missing it. Cheerfulness. Don't marry a woman who is not cheerful. It will tire you.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? Why do we do this? When I'm marrying a melancholic woman, she's so heavy.
Yeah.
Within a short while, you're laughing, looks childish. Why are you always laughing?
Yeah.
Get serious with life. Do you want a melancholic person always around you?
No.
They become burdensome. At first, it doesn't look serious. Again, Sylvia, some things are so serious, but you can't divorce people because of them. You look petty.
Yeah.
Can you say you're divorcing her because she doesn't laugh a lot?
I look like I'm the one who has a problem.
You know, she doesn't smile.
Yeah.
It
You
will look
sound petty. Yeah.
And yet it's a reality. So when my mentor first said them, we were so naive. We protested. That's not an issue. Because he was saying things like, get a woman who's cheerful and who has simplicity, who can enjoy simple things of life. Sunsets, a single rose, simple coffee, a simple drive around. She has taste for greater things, but she also has taste for simpler things of life. Sometimes it's not all the big things you do. It's making the evening playful, even when it does not have all this champagne and candlelit dinner. And you can improvise a moment and make it a memory out of nothing. You find her playing something, joining in a play, it ends up being a good moment, and it costed 0 shillings.
Yeah.
There are women who, for you to create a memory,
You have to sell a horse.
I've seen men trying to gift. This birthday, he gives a house. Next birthday, he's gifting a car. Next time, how much can you gift every year?
It's too much.
And bro, you are starting a rat race. These are rat race. I'm not saying you can't give a big gifts, but why are you making it like a must that every year it must be a show and you bring cameras to show what you're giving?
Yeah.
My mentor said, make sure your wife can appreciate those little things that the world may not even notice. You passed by somebody, brought a bouquet of flowers, she feels it.
Yeah.
And he also forbade us to bring cameras home. Said that's not good.
Yeah.
You lose the sanctity of rest at home. Rest requires also out of view. For you to be messy a little bit, relax a little bit.
Yes.
There should be one place that nobody's watching. Do you want the world always to be watching?
No.
You know. And somebody said the moment you bring cameras to the wall, to the bedroom, the moment you show people you are sank, what is holier than where you lie naked?
Yeah.
I mean, why are allowing energies there? That is holy of holies. Behind the curtains, literally.
Yes.
You know, I don't know what's happening. This world has lost sensitivity in the sake of views for the sake of trending.
Yes. Content.
Sylvia, don't do that. You are holy of holies. Keep it holy.
Yeah.
Go there, shut the gate, dress down, lie down, play, be stupid, be silly with your people, and there are no consequences.
Yeah.
When you hire staff, tell them those instructions. Should I see you trying to photograph anything, you are out.
Yeah.
And I'll take you to police station for violating my privacy.
True.
Let them know this child, no photo. You are raising my child, you're not trying to show them people online what you're doing. Because some of them have TikTok accounts. And they're trying to brag with their child.
Yeah.
No. Nowadays, don't keep quiet. You know that before it was not a problem.
Yes.
Today it is.
It is. It is.
Your child is on TikTok. And it's not you putting them. Your house, somebody is showing dancing in front of your house.
Yeah.
And they have a TikTok account with a name you don't know. A weird name. Tekashi69. Hey.
Yeah.
And be clever. Do what women do. You know women know how to investigate. after you get her contact, check it around social media, just a contact. It will show up accounts you wouldn't expect.
Yes.
And then when you get online, you silently follow. Using an account that is also pseudo.
Yeah.
Be clever. You're managing, my friend, be clever.
Yeah.
You will find your car on your car photos.
Yes.
You wonder which day. When this is what
Just go to this place.
my friend.
Or find your child trending.
My friend. You see a personality you do not imagine they have.
Yeah.
Because they're very polite when they're in front of you.
Yes.
You find them, they're wild. They even call themselves crook. Crook 4, crook 43. So you're working with a crook. That's it. Just to tell you, when a man finds that he has to prop up, a person does not want out to cheer themselves up. A person is always melancholic. A person who cannot enjoy simpler things of life. I am grateful that those simple things, I observed them. My mentor was also saying a woman who has finished what Esther was done. They were being prepared for almost a year before they presented to become wife. For them, it was a lot of ointments and physical preparation.
Yeah.
But she was saying the preparation that Esther did to become wife, we still need it today even longer. Before somebody is presented for a date to be wife, they need to have finished their preparation. That never left my mind.
Yes.
She said many people are beautiful, but they have not finished their preparation.
Preparation.
To become wife, to leave the world, to prepare to now enter an exclusive union called marriage.
Yeah.
And to undertake to grow with a man, to merge their life. He said that's drastic lifestyle change, and it does not come automatically just because she fell in love.
Yes.
Said some of you are very stupid. You're picking a dear kid. A woman here is just enjoying life. Thinking marriage is a simple decision. Said it's a lifestyle changing decision. Just to change everything about our life, to be wife. You think that will just come casually? It must be a made up mind. So just to tell you, this man means a woman who knows how to outgrow her past and embrace the heavy duty of being wife. Yes.
Wow. You've perfectly described that woman. You know, those women who are classy and reserved. Nowadays, you're saying the demure.
yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for that conversation. So amazing. And now I want to introduce this amazing book that I've been holding. I was waiting for this conversation so that I can cross over to The Young Visionary, a masterpiece for every pre-25, a book written by Benjamin Zulu. He's really taking care of the pre-25s because he doesn't want to see mistakes in future. Now, this book is a book that you need to buy so that you don't regret in future, so that you don't say, if I knew what I know now, I would be better. Those are words that you don't want to have in your mouth. Thank you so much for being with us in this conversation. It's also important for me to remind our viewers that we have Singles Valentine's Dinner that is coming up, organized by Benjamin Zulu. This event will be on Friday 14th of February 2025 at Tutali Hotel from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tickets at 4,000 shillings and 3,000 shillings for virtual attendees. The dress code is definitely going to be red and it's going to be lit. Please book your ticket on www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and don't miss out. Thank you so much for being with us. Bye-bye.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu.